All right, so you've created a fishing YouTube channel and you want people to watch and subscribe. How do you get them to do that without like spamming your friends and family? Why don't you tell the people that you're creating the content for who you are and where they can watch you while you're making the content? So if you're like me, a content creator making kayak fishing content, why don't you put decals on your boat that says who you are and where people can find you? That's what I did, and that's what I'm gonna show you how to do on the show today.
Here's your shot.
Holy fish, bud.
I'm Sean Ritter. I love the outdoors, hunting, fishing. I work a hectic, not traditional job, and I love being a dad. This is my outdoor journey and how I manage my time. I'm here to help you rethink your time and join me, Return to Wild.
Hey, my name is Sean Ritter. If we're just meeting for the first time, I'm a dad that works kind of a crazy, hectic schedule, and I found a new passion for kayak fishing and gonna be taking steps towards tournament fishing in a kayak. So if you're interested in kayak fishing or thought about maybe fishing kayak tournaments, why don't you subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. All right, so I mentioned I did graphics on my boat. I'm gonna show you just how easy it is to do right now. All right, so we started kayak fishing, started filming yourself fishing, and wanted to figure out the best way to tell people where they could see it, where they could see you fishing. The nearly free way to do that, put graphics on your boat. It's way easier than you thought. First step, obviously, is finding a graphics artist that can do die-cut vinyl graphics that you can put on. I'll put a link to who I use, Flat Rock Sunrise Creations, an amazing small local company. They've done a ton of work. They do all of my hats, all the other gear, and had them do all the graphics on my boat. So you'll get vinyls that are die cut, set out like this, on a backing paper, and then you're gonna need alcohol and some cloths of some sort. All right, so I can't seem to find the towels, so this big giant beach towel is gonna do. But anyway, pretty simple, you wanna make sure your boat's clean. Usually, clean it with some soap and water first, get it all dried off. Then you take your rubbing alcohol, put it away, and rub it on real good. It's the best way to kind of clean off everything. You see the dirt spot that was there? I pulled all that off. You're gonna want to have the surface as clean as possible in order to get the vinyl to stick on the boat. So again, just keep kind of scrubbing, get every little dirt spot off. All right, quick tip, before you put everything on, I suggest taking your graphics and placing them where you want, and just put a little bit of a, tape on it. Just lay it all in your boat so you can see where everything is, so you can make sure it's perfect. That way it's one and done, get everything cleaned off and put it on. So pretty simple process. You can see the graphic there. It's got a paper backing, the graphics there, and then there's this top sheet here. So you're gonna want to peel the paper off and make sure you do it slowly and carefully, and make sure that the sticker, your graphic itself, stays. See, like that wasn't quite on there. I'm gonna push it back down, make sure it stays on the backing, so I'm having a problem. All right, I've got graphic. This side of it is sticky. See how it's backwards? Take it, line it up exactly where I want it. Very gently, I'm gonna kind of push one corner on. Hold it away, and I'll work my way across very gently. Try to make sure that there's not bubbles in there. And I like having this with the lines on it. Makes it really nice and easy to make sure things are lined up nice and straight. That's why I like my graphics person. I say to find a good graphics person. So I'm just gonna slowly work this on. The main part, if you are gonna push, like there, I'm pushing a little more pressure, it's on the actual sticker itself, and not worrying too much about the backing. If there's a little bubble under that you're just gonna peel off anyway. Making sure that the actual graphic that you want stuck on is flat and perfect. That's the most important part. And just pushed a little there. All right, so I've got the graphic itself that I want pushed on. It's got no bubbles underneath that. I'm gonna take out any sort of card that you have. We'll use the Costco membership card. Got like a small, like kind of squeegee thing that works well too. And really just kind of push, put pressure on. Make sure that there's no bubbles around it. Obviously this is best to do it while the hull of the boat is fairly warm, like maybe a sunny day you're outside. That's why today I tried to. It was a little sunny before and it's kind of clouding up now, but just really push on that graphic. All right, I'm gonna let that one sit, and I'm gonna continue on and do the rest of the graphics here. Sit and kind of cure on just a couple minutes. All right, you don't have to obviously do it down in a tarp. I just, haven't really quite cleaned up the yard here in Wisconsin. It's finally decided that winter was over, so I thought I'd just do it on the tarp so it wasn't like sitting in kind of wet, muddy, grassy yard. I cleaned this before I put it away for the winter, but I store it outside, upside down, underneath a tarp. So I don't know if just stuff in the tarp or moving or whatever. It just got a little, dust stuff on it. But you don't want that underneath your graphics. See how I got the line on the paper there? I'm gonna use that line right there on my boat. And I'm gonna press on, crease the boat first. Now I know everything else is gonna ride down. We'll let that one sit for a little while. All right, now the peel off. Let's go slow again and make sure everything stays stuck down. And you got really intricate pieces here, like when I get around the end here. Good, that piece right there would have been the one that might have pulled up. There you go. All done. All right, so that is my boat, the Lightning Strike, with graphics on it that says all of my socials. Or so you don't follow me or subscribe or like, you can check them all out there. It's at The Real Ritter. Get it? Fishing reel. Oh, so funny. As you saw, it's really pretty simple to put on as long as you have a person that can get you the graphics. You've got some rubbing alcohol and a towel, and it's pretty easy. I'm going to be out fishing in my kayak, creating kayak fishing content. So when people see me fishing in a kayak and are wondering things about kayak, it's easy for them to see who I am and where they can find me for that content that I was creating while on. You see what I'm saying? It's simple, it's free, and you don't have to spam your family and friends, because I'm going to be real with you. Those aren't the subscribers that you want on your channel anyway. Dead subscribers that don't watch don't do good for the algorithm. Speaking of the algorithm, you made it this far. Can you give this video a like? It does crazy things with the algorithm to make sure that more people can see this content, and I can keep creating more content. In fact, speaking of that, if there's something specific you want to know about my kayak or kayak fishing or anything, drop me a comment, let me know what it is so I can know what to make in future videos right here on the channel. And again, if you haven't subscribed, go and do it right now. If you want to check out more cool kayak fishing stuff, go ahead and click here. And I'll catch you on the next one. The jig. Oh, there he is. Hooked up. He's burying himself in the weeds. All right, hooked up again. Nice little guy. Oh, fatty too.